My name is Jim Fletcher, and I'm a Freemason. I was initiated, passed, and raised at Robert Burns Lodge number 163. In 2019, we merged into Trinity Lodge number 163 in Newport, Kentucky. I was influenced to become a Freemason by a member of Robert Burns Lodge number 163. His name was Paul McIntosh. He was the chaplain at that time, and I didn't know him, but I worked with his daughter, and he needed his computer worked on, and I went over there and we were talking, and I saw his ring, and I'm like, what is that? And he said, well, that's a Masonic ring. And I'm like, well, how do you get into that? And he said, well, you just asked the right question. So that's how I started my journey anyway. The thing that I enjoy most about Freemasonry is the fraternal aspect of it, the brotherhood. I wish I could say something like it's the esoteric or the getting more knowledge, but when I lived in Cincinnati for quite a long time, and when I moved over to Kentucky, I knew no one, and when I went into Lodge, I automatically knew 1,000 people. So it's got to be the fraternal aspect of it. I have 3 friends outside of Lodge in Kentucky. 3 friends. Everybody else is a Mason. If I went through my phone, it'd be like family, Mason, 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 Mason. Oh yeah, my buddy Randy, Mason, 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 Mason. Oliver, who lives in Dry Ridge, Mason, 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 Mason. And even when they die, I don't take them out of my phone either. No, it's all Masons. It's almost all Masons. I spend maybe one day in every 6 months with my non-Mason friends, and I spend 10 days a month with my Mason friends. I can tell you that when I came into Freemasonry, I was thinking, oh, this is great. I'm going to have like a whole bunch of grandpas that I can go. And like I went from having no grandpas to having 100 grandpas. But since then, you form relationships with all these people who are your brothers, and I have friends in every lodge. I can tell you that the guy behind the camera here is my friend. I consider him my friend. If you're a brother, I consider you a friend, whether you consider me a friend or not. There's tons. There's just everything in the York Rite, Scottish Rite, Blue Lodge. I couldn't even count them. They're across the state. They're as far as Paducah to the west, and Paintsville to the east, and Somerset or Cave City to the south, and us up in northern Kentucky, and all points in between. I have tons. I couldn't name them all because I would do a disservice to how many friends that I actually do have and that I consider true friends. But there's no shortage of friends in Freemasonry. I'm a 3-time past master of Trinity Lodge number 163. Some of the things about our lodge, we're a very active lodge. I dare say strong lodge because people might take that wrong, but we are a strong lodge. We have approximately 200 members. We have a lot of social outreach. We do things together. We have picnics. We have campouts. We have bluegrass music on the second Friday of the month. Come down and see us. We do our own degree work. We do the full form Legend of the Temple, which not a lot of lodges do that anymore. It takes about 30 people to do that. We're very active. I think we're very dedicated. A lot of the same guys that are in Trinity Lodge are also very heavy into the Scottish and York Rite, so it's easy to, you see the same guys. It's the same group of guys at everything for me. It's like 10 guys that do everything. We have a lot more members show up than 10 at Trinity, but we're a super active lodge. I think, like I said, dare I say strong, but I believe we are. So I toot my own horn, toot toot. That's that's a little bit about Trinity Lodge anyway. Well, I'm still young enough to work full time, so I have a 40-hour-a-week job, and that's quite a bit of time right there. And I have 10 to 12 days a month that I'm out at Masonic meetings. So the way I balance my work, Masonic life, and home life is that I work from home. So my wife can see me all day long if she wants to. I'm a SQL programmer, so it doesn't matter where I'm sitting when I code. So I sit at home 4 out of the 5 days a week, and I sit in my family room and I work on my computer, and she can come down and we see each other quite a bit. If it wasn't for that, it'd be quite hard because I have two newer grandchildren. I have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, and they're wanting their papaw right now. But it is hard. Let me tell you, it's not easy to be active in everything and try to be good at everything when you're constantly going. So it's difficult, but I manage it. Next in my Masonic journey, it is my sincere hope that I get to be a sideliner. I've always wanted to be able to sit on the sideline and enjoy the meeting. And actually this year in Trinity, for the first time ever, I do not have a seat. It's great. That doesn't mean I'm not busy still. I'm still counted on to be a part of committees and be a part of other aspects of it. And the reason is, I'm a past master 3 times within 14 years. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. And I want to give some of the new guys, we're very fortunate. We've had a lot of guys come through, and I want to give them the chance to be in the seats and go through them. I believe if a Mason's active, they're more likely to come back and be a part of the team. If you give them work, they'll work, but if you give them nothing, they'll just stay at home. So yeah, that's what my hope is, to be able to sit on the sideline and enjoy Lodge as much as I can. My legacy in Freemasonry. Before I tell you what my legacy would be, I would first want to tell you that I am the only person in my family that I know of that is or ever was a Mason. I've not found any other than one person that is a district deputy in one of the District 23, I think it is, Tom Fletcher. And he's very distantly related. I don't think that we have anybody, so I'm it. With that being said, I would hope that my legacy would be that people remember me someday and say, Jim could be relied upon. You could always call Jim if you needed help. If you needed help, you could call him. He would be right there to help you. That he was a good man, that he was a good husband, that he was a good grandfather, he was a good father, and that he would be missed. So, it is my hope that I would be remembered as someone that was trusting, reliable, and a good Mason.